We Outside Podcast, best podcast from the Bay Area and beyond. Today we got a special guest, Quakebeatz.
What's good, what's good?
First and foremost, make sure you visit almostbatements.com. Get yourself some merch. Tap the fuck in. We got the best Bay Area merch, you feel me?
Clean.
Bro, it's been a long time coming, man.
It has been, but we here though.
We here.
I'm grateful.
And we
here.
outside, man. I mean, it's like, dude, look at this, bro.
No, it's very nice.
Like you said, we got Mac Dre vibes.
Yeah, at
on the tennis courts.
For sure.
At Dolores Park. So
sun is shining. You're supposed to sunbathe. This is, I'm with that.
We feeling good, man. And
Yeah.
I just want to, let's take off. Let's start this conversation, bro. Let's just take off where we ended in my live. Because you joined my live that one time. We were talking about life, where we come from as humans, you know what I mean? And we were also talking about mushrooms and shit. So I remember we were talking about where do humans come from? You feel me? Like, I personally feel like we were brought here. I don't think like we evolved from like something. I honestly think like aliens brought us here, like, and then we might have like kind of developed, bro. Like, how are you sitting on that whole thing?
I don't know. I mean, all of this information coming out about aliens and like the UFOs and the Pentagon is letting out information. I don't know solid information, but what my belief is that we aren't the only ones in the universe out here. Like, we are one planet, and I feel like there's many different planets, and I feel like these new bits of information is just coming. It's coming out that they seeing stuff, or they letting us know that they seeing stuff. I feel like they've always known, but they letting us that they know that they've known.
Yeah.
I think about the pyramids and how those was made, and at the time that they were made, and the machinery that they didn't have, but they still did the pyramids, and how complex and intricate that is. I mean, I definitely feel like I don't know, something is there. I think about technology a lot. If you think about all the years back, we had the same minerals and the same like gold and all of these different metals to create an iPhone, but they didn't have the iPhone for the longest time. They didn't have like the new iteration of the cell phone or a portable cell phone. It took so long, but it's like we could have did it then. So where did the knowledge come from to all of a sudden do it when it was done? Like, why couldn't we do it before? I don't know. I just feel like somebody knows something. I feel like if aliens exist, they're not gonna let you know that they're alien. If they want to be on the,
it's like on some Men in Black type shit.
Yeah, they're not gonna let you know. Like, if I'm an alien and I want to keep it on the tuck, I'm not letting people know who I am and what I'm doing, and especially if I'm highly intelligent, because I think privacy is definitely a part of intelligence. I feel like if anyone is smart, they know to have security. And if you are a high-level being, I feel like that's the first thing, is not letting people know the truth about who you are. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're walking amongst us. I just believe that. Because I don't know. It's like, how do you have, like, a few people here and there that's just, like, super genius, intelligent, and then like they just have philosophies. It's like people just talk like they've been here before. I don't know.
I mean, we had to learn all this shit from somewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like the pyramids, bro.
Like,
how the fuck did they make that shit?
At
thousands of years ago, at the time
that they did,
they had to have the technology. I feel like they might have had the technology, and then like something like wiped them out. Like, and then there was like almost a start over of time and technology and everything. You feel me?
Because it's like, how you so intelligent that you figured out the recipe to build a pyramid, but then you're not gonna leave work to show your work. Nobody that's great like that, I feel like, just does something great and doesn't show how you could do it. Even Elon Musk with the Tesla, I seen something saying that he published information on how to make electric cars. You know what I'm saying? So like other people could take a blueprint of Teslas. I don't know, man, if you that great at building a pyramid, you're just gonna leave and disappear and not bestow that information upon other people so they could do it too. I just feel like, I don't know, man, that's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy, bro.
Just deep to just abandon it? I don't know.
There's like unless they were killed. you know, or destroyed.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
But then at that point, who's that powerful to want to take out some people? It's like, who are those people?
A revolt, maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, who are those individuals?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you got like the Transformer Decepticon shit and the Autobots. It's like, if somebody comes along, it's like, okay, you created this magnificent piece of art. Who's the people that's opposing that wants to like shut that down? Like, we should be kind of concerned about them too. Because it's like, that means that they're powerful enough to shut these genius minds down too. So it's kind of wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's just complex to me.
That shit is hella complex, bro. And that shit gets so deep. I'm glad I asked you about that, man.
No, for real.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bro. And there's that whole like thing about shrooms, right?
Yeah.
They brought us our consciousness. Do you believe that?
I don't know. Like, what, the shrooms itself?
So what they say is like Neanderthals or whatever, the ones before that were Neanderthals.
Yeah.
They ate mushrooms, magic mushrooms,
okay.
and then like that's the theory, and then that kind of gave us like consciousness. You know what I mean? In a way.
That's crazy.
In a way.
I never thought about that before.
Have you ever done mushrooms?
I haven't.
You've never done mushrooms?
I can barely handle weed.
Really?
Yeah, I wish that
Are you a
I
drinker?
could, like, I'm not a drinker, but I drink socially now because I be in, like, environments. They're like, take a shot. I'm like, all right, I'll take a shot or something. But I'm not, like, going to the store and buying bottles. Like, I don't have bottles in my house. I don't.
That's good.
I
don't drink. I don't drink at all, bro.
You smoke?
I used to smoke.
You stopped?
So this was the first 420. Just by the way, guys, last week was 420. This is the first 420 that I haven't smoked in probably 10 years at least.
Oh, that's a good chunk of time for sure.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I mean, I've been a stoner since 8th grade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, I got a kid now, and I like really slowed down on the smoking and shit.
Like growing up, like growth, I guess.
Type
part
shit.
of it.
Yeah, man. And
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I just see so many health effects from it. I'm just like, fuck, I'm trying to live forever, man.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people I know, they smoke, you know, the backwoods and the leaves and all that stuff, and I never really was, you know, on that hype, but I wonder if they'll ever, because I know some heavy smokers, you know, that I don't know if they'll ever stop, but I wonder, because I don't smoke, but I feel like there's benefits to marijuana itself that help medicinally, like, that help you with anxiety and different things from what I hear.
You know, I'm a firm believer in marijuana, like especially for cancer patients.
Yeah.
You feel me? It helps with nausea.
Okay.
Anytime you're hungover, bro, the best time to smoke weed, especially if you're not a weed smoker, is when you're hungover.
That's crazy. I've never been really hungover.
Because it helps with nausea. That's why cancer patients smoke weed, is because it helps like with the nausea from what's it called, the radiation and everything.
Yeah.
So that's why it's really good for that, bro.
Right.
But
like the clear mind of not smoking, and that's what you on now. You
that's
feel
what
that?
I'm on now, bro. I've been sober for probably maybe 5 months now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I mean, the only thing I've probably done is like mushrooms, and I'm into mushrooms, but not like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I'm into mushrooms like on more of like a personal level, like by myself type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like a lot of people are doing more mushrooms nowadays. Like just like, or maybe. Yeah, I feel like a lot more people are doing it, but I feel like it's becoming more of a, I don't know what the word is. It's just like more, not acceptable, but people are understanding more about it, and I feel like people just trying it more than just the core people that was doing it.
Yeah.
It's getting like, not mainstream, I would feel like, but
I feel like it's gonna get there, man.
Yeah, I feel like
I seen Daboii. He's like into the mushrooms now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I ain't really talked to him about it, but I could see that though. I could see it.
Yeah.
You know, I hear positivity from it. It's something I want to try, but then I don't even fucking know how I'm gonna handle that shit. I might.
You know
what if it changed my life?
I mean,
in a way that I'm not ready.
And that's you know, sometimes that's what has to happen, but sometimes it's like you open the door. And you're like, oh, I wish I never seen this because I can't look back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sometimes God brings that into our lives just for the better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean like you gotta do it all the time. I've only done probably mushrooms like 4 or 5 times in my life.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Is it life changing? Is it
The first time I did it, it definitely was, but it wasn't a really good. It was a really good change. You feel me?
That's good.
And if you decide to do it, you know what I mean? Do it with some people that you love.
Okay.
Do it with people that care about you.
Right.
Don't do it with people that it's just like, let's try this one day.
Right.
And do it outside. Do it outside. Don't do it inside a room in a dark. Don't do it in the studio.
You're right. Do it outside.
Do it outside.
We outside.
Like a day like this.
Right.
Because you will feel the sun. Like, how you feel the sun?
It's natural,
Yeah, you'll feel the sun, but you'll feel it on a different level, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's something I'm not even thinking about right now. It's like I feel the sun the same way I've always felt it. Maybe that's a different perspective.
You'll feel it. They say like vibrations. You feel me?
Yeah, I believe in that.
So,
I definitely do.
You'll know the day that you try it, bro. You'll be like, that's what they mean.
To get that effect, do you have to have a lot of it?
No, not necessarily.
No?
No.
Because I know they put it in candy and they got the chocolate bars and stuff.
Yeah, we actually got some gummies coming on the way.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So we're going to be making gummies, man. I'll have to give you a sample, man. Yeah.
Hey, if I go somewhere in the near future, like where somewhere I haven't ever been before, like I want to go to Santorini, Greece or something, right?
Yeah.
My birthday is coming up, and if I go somewhere that I've never been before, I might be more inclined to try shrooms, and do something I've never done and experience it.
Yeah, man.
Because I don't experience a lot of stuff all the time. I feel like new things, I feel like I'm always in grind mode and working in the studio aspect. But I feel like I need to go outside and maybe see some stuff I've never seen before on shrooms.
Off top, bro.
That might be something
on shrooms.
I might need to try it to, a different perspective. If it's going to truly give me a different perspective, because I feel like I've become a master.
And you're an artist. You're an artist, bro.
I am.
So, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'll just be spooked, man. I don't want my life to change in a drastic way that I just like.
I feel it.
Damn.
I feel it.
I don't want to make music anymore because, like, I'm at peace or something like that. That'd be terrible.
Get all hippy dippy and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have dreams anymore. My dream is to just
you might get
vibrate.
that feeling, but you come back to reality.
Really?
Yeah. And honestly, mushrooms actually made me more ambitious to chase my dreams.
Really?
Personally.
More open.
And be like, I actually, like, the time I did it, I quit my job the next day, and I was like, it wasn't the next day, but it was the next couple of days, like when I went into it, I quit my job, and I'm like, I'm chasing my dream of doing what I want to do.
That's hard.
And they were pissed, bro.
Yeah, see, I'm like that already. Like, I've definitely, like, said fuck a lot of things for the music.
Speaking of
the next level?
The music, bro, like are you talking about, like, you're kind of like comfortable in your room and doing your thing.
I'm focused.
And you're focused, bro. How does one go from, like, being in a small room to, like, being heard by millions of people around the world?
Is that what's happening? I don't know. Is that the thing? I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like,
the internet, to me. You make something, no matter where you make it, you put it on the internet, it has the ability that millions of people could hear it.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. I'm not making music with the intent of that, but then it's great that the music could be felt by so much more than just your core people that know you, because they always gonna hear it and like it and stuff like that. But it is cool to have that perspective of so much more people hearing your art. Like, that's what I always want. I definitely want my music to get recognition and heard and appreciate it.
Hell
It feels good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And just, like, working in a box, long hours.
Yeah.
In a night. In a night, man. How long you be working for? Like, at a time.
The thing about, like, me making music is, like, when I tap into it, I'm not looking at the clock, and time can definitely get away from me.
Yeah.
To the point where if I start at the top of the day, I might look up and it's 4:30 in the afternoon, and I started at 11. Hours pass by, and then I look and I'm like, damn, I'm hungry. Or like, at least nowadays, it's like that. It's like, damn, I'm hungry, or I need to go outside and do something. But then I might get a phone call and they're like, yo, could you mix this song, or could you do this, or could I come for a studio session? Because I'm making music on my own, beats, whatever.
Yeah.
And then somebody will call me for a session. I might not go outside. I might not get to go outside because somebody called me in the midst of me heading outside.
Yeah.
It could get away. Like, it's been times like Kamaiyah was like, man, I'm coming up there. We finna go get a Airbnb, or I need you to come down to LA. We finna get, like, just come to my house or something. And it's just like, it just be crazy. Like, people just hit you and be like, let's go to the studio. And you might be in there all night.
It's locked in.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, and I love those moments when when things happen outside of my plans. I like that. But it can turn into hours and hours and hours of just, damn, I haven't done basic stuff. Like, right now, being very honest and candid, I need to go get hand soap for my bathroom. Right now. I know that that's what I need to do.
Yeah.
And I've been forgetting to get hand soap.
You know,
Simple
we just
stuff.
it's hard to break away, man.
That shit is crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, cause I have the same thing, bro. My wife gets mad at me, bro, because I'm just like, I get in it, man. I get making a YouTube video. Sometimes that shit takes me like 6 hours to make, bro. And she's like, you didn't do the dishes. You didn't clean up the toys. You didn't. I'm like, fuck. I meant to do it.
Yeah, it's in your heart
it's
at
in my
all
heart.
times.
Uh-huh.
But the 6 hours, man, it's only 24 in a day. You slept for maybe 6-8 hours, whatever. You looking up, you 6 hours is real.
And then when you're on the mode and you're on the grind and you're just like in it, and you're like,
yeah,
you got the sauce, you know what I'm saying?
you in the flow state.
You're in the flow state. You in the flow state. It's hard to break away.
You break the flow. I swear, man, like,
it could take 2-3 days to get back into that flow.
When something breaks you out of the flow state, it's heartbreaking almost. It's like, damn, you don't even know. Like, and people outside your mind don't get it. They might not understand what that window of inspiration meant. Like, this might be like, you'll never be able to tap into that moment again. But, hand soap, cleaning toys, just like, man, it was just, we trying to crank this out in the midst, like, so we could really get back to that too. We trying to knock it out within this amount of time so we can clean the toys up and clean the dishes and stuff like that. Like, that's on our hearts as well. We never just trying to just go away from life.
Yeah.
We trying to, make it happen, man.
We need to get that delivery, man.
Yeah.
I think that might be it.
Yeah.
I mean, we live in, like, think about it, time is money, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, I recently, me and my wife started doing the Amazon pickup. So we go to, we order on Whole Foods on the app, and then you drive in, you pick it up, and then you dip out. Like, they put it in your trunk. You don't even got to get out of your car.
Oh, that's hard.
So, and I don't think there's a minimum either.
Oh, that's hard.
Or maybe there's like a $40 minimum.
Right,
or
something
like that. But I'm spending $40. I'm going to fucking Whole Foods anyways. You know
right.
what I mean? Like, you can't go there and not spend more than $40. They had that shit rigged. So, we've been doing that, man. That shit saves me hella time. And, like, I don't got to see anybody, you know what I mean?
Right, because you could stay kind of close to that state of creativity if you ain't talking about. You might be trying to type up an idea or some questions to ask during a podcast, whatever it is. Like, what's your favorite Whole Foods product?
My favorite.
What do you go to Whole Foods for? Because I'm a Safeway guy. But I can't tell you like why I go to Safeway. It's just been something that my dad took me to my whole life. But I think Whole Food makes good products. So I'm asking just so I could know something. What do you go there
like,
for?
They just got the good produce there, bro.
Yeah.
We live next to a Safeway too.
Yeah.
And we live next to a Whole Foods. Both motherfuckers cost the same. You go to both of them, they cost the same. So I'm just like, if I'm gonna pay the same amount of money, I'm gonna get the better quality produce. I'm gonna get the better quality, chips and shit.
Yeah.
They got a little bit more because
they got different flavor stuff going on.
Because the Safeway, they got the regular Doritos, the regular Coca-Cola products and all that stuff. And if I want to like munch out, I just want to, I'll go to Safeway.
Right.
But I go to Whole Foods for the better produce and You know, they got the Ocean Avenue. They make sandwiches there. Sometimes I get a sandwich.
Yeah, man.
They got the better meat.
Okay.
You know, the meat's
I got
good.
some salmon from over there. I enjoyed it.
So, and their munchies are pretty cool too, man. They got some cool shit.
I like the brown butter cookie. The chocolate chip brown butter.
They got some vegan shit.
Fire,
they got the vegan desserts and shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't eat cheese and I don't eat like dairy products and shit.
Very healthy.
You ever be fucking with vegan products at all?
My brother has went vegan like a couple times. He not eating meat. He's explored down that route more than me, but I like the idea of it. I know when it comes to nutrition and it comes to like eating these chemicals and stuff like that, because that's what it is to me. It's chemicals, soda, all chemicals. I feel like when it's in my system, I'm addicted to the sugar and the unhealthy stuff and the chips and all of the bad stuff. If I'm outside of that, I like the quinoa.
Yeah.
I like the healthy, like, you know, the things that's gonna give me a power up in my life. So I need to get back to it, and I probably should explore more into it. Like, yeah, I know it's something that I need to do, because as I'm getting older, I know I need to, you know, put stuff in my body that's gonna replenish me and aid my day.
Yeah.
Because the other stuff is good, but that shit is like, you eat too many chips, bro.
Yeah.
You drink too much soda, or not even soda, right? Because I try to cut out soda. You drink juice. Shit is just so much sugar. It just makes you feel like fucking just sluggish,
slow, and yeah.
Like I
it feels
feel
good
it in
the
my
moment.
veins.
Feels
of like,
yeah.
ugh, bro. I'm waking up and I feel like sluggish. Like I feel like it's just something in my body.
Yeah.
So I definitely need to like go to the vegan options of just like eating cleaner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
feel
saying?
you, man. But you in the stew,
bro. That
you know,
shit's so
I feel
crazy,
it, man.
bro.
It's just like sometimes you just want something quick.
I swear.
Because you just like that goes back to like the focus and the vibe.
Bro,
you know
I'm
what
telling you, man, wing stopping shit, bro. DoorDash and just shit that's, you know, is open, that's coming. It's terrible. It's terrible for you, but it's like, I need to eat.
Yeah.
Stay in the vibe.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and then like, you know, you're with the bros and shit.
Yeah, and they're
not gonna be like, let's get some fucking quinoa. You know what I mean?
Nah,
they're gonna be like,
bruh.
let's get some fucking.
Yeah, like quinoa salmon, like, you know what I'm saying? Like some Brussels sprouts. Like that's really what I'm on. That's what I admire people like you that eat vegan options.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's the better choice. You're doing good, as Larry would say.
Yeah.
Hey.
Healthy on the punk rock, bitch.
Healthy on the bitch. Hey.
Shout out Larry June.
Shout
man.
out Larry June.
Hey, bro. Man, you've worked with some great artists, man. Especially some Bay Area artists, man.
Yeah.
You know, Kamaiyah, Daboii.
Yeah.
You know, who you like when you work with those artists, man? Like, can you talk about like the come up and like working with them and stuff like that? Like how you met them and type shit, or they find you, or you know what I mean? You go to a concert one day and it's like
it worked through like the hard work. I feel like if I'm at home for years, like 2016, I wanted to work with SOBRBE, and I was trying to like do the 6 points or something? How, like where they say it's 5 people in between you and where you're trying to get to. Laws. Is it? I don't know. It's like a Will Smith movie too. It was one of the early Will Smith movies, but
we'll throw that clip in right now.
Yeah. I don't know. It was like, you know, the name of the movie, but it's like 5 people between you and where you're trying to be, and I tried to exercise that as much as possible with people that was connected to SOBRBE, and I never could get through. But it was something that I feel like I was setting in my heart and trying to manifest. I didn't know this, but I feel like I was just putting my soul out there, like, man, I want to work with Daboii. I want to work with SOBRBE. Years passed by me working. Of course, Big Steppin happens, and that's a big moment. D-Boy, I'm sitting there talking to my brother, frustrated, like, what do I do next? Because I don't want to be known as just this one song producer. I want to do more things. I want to work with more people. Like, this sucks that I can't really pick up the phone and just call people I wish to work with. I want to work with Kamaiya and all these things. Like, people know how bad I wanted to do that. And I'm complaining to my brother, man, nah, I got to go further. I got to do more. D-Boy hits my DM in that same moment of me bitching and complaining. He's like, "What's good, gang? Let's work."
It sounds like him too. Yo, it was good, gang.
I look at the phone. I'm like, "Bruh." I look at my brother. He like, "See, I don't know," but that shit is crazy because he reached out because of the first song on the project that me and Stunner had did, not because of Big Steppin.
Which one was that?
The first song was called "Heat Up." He said I heard "Heat Up" on a playlist like on Apple Music or something like that, and I reached out to you because I liked that, and I was like, man, I feel like that sound was something that was kind of like not as championed as the Big Step and stuff, but I loved that. That's why it's number one, because I loved it so much. I wanted that song to be number one. I wanted that to be the first thing people heard.
Yeah.
And I feel like not many people cared about it, but he did. And, you know, we reached out, we made gangster shit, and that shit went kind of crazy, and I'm grateful for that. And then Kamaiya came by way of me being in the studio with Daboii, and this producer named Link Up. He from the Bay Area. That's my bro. And I played a song that me and my brother had made, and he was like, he said, "Who is this on the second verse?" I said, "My brother." He said, "Okay." He said, "Who recorded it?" I said, "Me." He said, "Because I know you made the beat." I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Who mixed it?" I said, "I did." He said, "Oh yeah, I got to introduce you to Kamaiya because she needs an engineer. Like that's what she needs right now." And I was like, damn, that's crazy. What you mean you just going to? Because I was talking to him about, man, I want to work with Kamaiya because they're tight. They grew up together. They like they knew each other since they was 15. So I was like, bro, I want to work with Kamaiya. I'm trying to put it in the air, like, bro, put a good word in for me, you know. But he, it's crazy. I was just playing the song and he brought me in because of that, and then like that happened, and I met her through that. And at first, I wasn't gonna go to the studio. I was not gonna go because he was like, "You're gonna come in, you're gonna be an engineer and stuff like this, and we making this project." And I told him, I was like, "Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate the opportunity, but I don't know if I could go and just be an engineer. I'm a producer.
Yeah.
I gotta be able to make music with Kamaiya, like with this artist that I always wanted to work with." And I was about to turn it down, and he was like, "Bro, you just need to come through a meter and just and build like a relationship, because I think like you'll be a great addition to what we got going on here. You need to come." My brother's looking at me crazy as hell. He was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You always wanted to work with her. You need to like get out of your way right quick and fucking go to the studio."
Yeah.
I said, "But I'm about to just be an engineer. I'm not finna be sitting there recording all day while everybody else making music. I'm sitting there hitting record." I was like, fuck that. But I went, and then now like I'm producing for an engineer. She sees that I'm more than just hitting record. So
Yeah, I mean,
this is great.
Sometimes that's just what it takes, you know?
Right, yeah.
just
I had
gotta
to get
meet
out my
face to
way.
face,
Yeah,
man.
I had to get out my way in
Yeah, man.
that sense. I ain't gonna lie.
Off top, man.
You know? So it was great. It's been cool for sure.
Yeah, man, that's great, bro. Like, there's so many times, like, in my life, like, opportunity comes your way, and you're just like,
Yeah.
I really don't want to do that, but
Because it might not be
But
set up the way you want it to.
But like recently, I had this thing with like Red Bull,
Oh.
and like I didn't like they didn't want to pay me or whatever.
Right,
but
it was one of those like.
it's one of those things, but
yeah.
I did it.
Okay.
Next week, I'm getting paid for some other shit, Red Bull. You feel me? So
Congratulations. No, for real.
Thank
No,
you, man.
no BS.
So, you know, she loved the work. I was talking about video. I was like, Freddie.
That's fire.
I was like, Freddie, we gotta put the fucking work in this.
Yeah.
Bro. We gotta do it. We gotta put it. We gotta fucking go hard today.
Bruh,
And
I'm
we
happy
went
to
hard,
hear that.
bro. And like, I talked to her. I got off the phone with her today, right before we got together. He's like, Mario, I love what you did. I loved it.
Bro, I hope that goes to the moon, bro. I do.
So man, we'll see. You know, we'll see, bro. You know,
Yeah,
next week,
man.
that little thing, and then she wants to invite me to like some skateboard shit, and
Yeah,
I'm
man.
trying to tap in everywhere.
Yeah. Hopefully, something that an artist that I'm working with works out with Red Bull, and then we could run into each other more often.
Hell yeah.
Red Bull Studios in LA type shit.
Type shit. Right?
Hopefully that deal, you know, whatever that is got going on over there works out, because then, yeah, I'm gonna be fucking with it heavy.
Big Steppin, bro.
Yeah.
Would you say that was your first breakout song that you created?
Yeah, I mean at that level, yeah, for sure. I was working with Stunner like years before, and we had like a song on the radio called "Talk About It." That was on the radio. That was like the first time that it was a song that I produced got played on the radio multiple times. But Big Steppin was like definitely the first breakout moment for sure. I want like 15, 20, 30 of those moments. Like Pharrell has several of those.
Yeah.
I'm just working so hard to try to make a career out of those moments because I just want that impact and that feeling to happen so many times. And gangster shit did that for me. I did Fucking With It with Kamaiya, and me and Kamaiya got so much music coming.
I'm excited.
You know, I'm working with an artist coming out the city named Buddy Benz. We got an album dropping on Tuesday, May 2nd. And
Buddy Benz, he's from Frisco, huh?
yeah, born and raised.
Yeah.
I met him when he was 7 years old. He asked me to record his first song ever.
His partner Paper Chase Mees works with my cousin Quakebeatz.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Right.
Bro.
Oh, that's hard.
That's my family. I don't know if you know who Quakebeatz is.
Yeah, I know about him because Buddy did a project with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so they just opened up a studio in Hayward. That's what they're producing right now.
Yeah, that's hard. But that's my whole thing is trying to bring that feeling. Like, if I could do that in so many other capacities, like the Big Steppin feeling. Like, I want to get Buddy a Big Steppin. I want to do some big with, like, everybody I work with. I want a moment, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's what a good producer is. Like, I feel like they just constantly have
They can make those
feeling.
viral hits, you know?
Yeah, like, you know?
Yeah.
So it's definitely
I gotta give
appreciated.
it to Stunner Man too for really pushing that song.
Really,
bro.
real talk, dancing.
I
for
gotta
sure,
give it to
pushing
him,
it.
man. Like he
On day
pushed that
600,
motherfucker, bro.
For sure. Definitely.
Where you guys at on Spotify right now?
I know. Okay, I don't know about Spotify because I don't check Spotify as much as like Apple Music, but I looked at the numbers. It's like excess of like 10 million streams or something like that. I think on Apple Music it's like I don't know 3 or 4 million on Apple Music. Yeah, like I remember because we had went over to Empire and did something after the song kind of was taken off and stuff, but we was touching like. Well, it was in a million kind of category on the way to 2 million before we went over and did some business with Empire.
So how does that work with Empire, bro? Like when you guys made the viral hit first and then Empire hopped in, probably put some money behind it, pushed it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Pushed it harder.
Yeah.
Shit like that. It's like how does that work with like the whole Empire and distribution and things like that?
Yeah, they reached out, of course, with the intention of pushing the record. Stuff like this. With my independent mind and my heart, I didn't want to do that necessarily. I wanted to just like keep it myself. But some people that I kept talking to, like Pilo and stuff, like everybody was saying, like they might be able to help push it further than what you could push it right now. I was ready to take all my earnings from what we was getting paid on DistroKid and putting that money into the song and promoting it ourselves, right? That was my intention. But there are different relationships and things that Empire has that I just didn't have sitting at the house and, you know.
Yeah.
So, man, like, they got involved to help the record go. And, yeah, man, I felt really indifferent about it because I got a business sense in my heart. Like, I done learned everything about the business, and, man, I had to, like, rip that project down and give it over. Like, it was a bittersweet thing for me because I have a different perspective on it. Like, I wasn't just looking at
your baby.
It was because I had did everything regarding that song. Like, I had recorded it, mixed it, and did the artwork. My brother shot the artwork. He shot the first couple of music videos off the project. Like, it was literally my baby. Like, that whole project, the song, everything. Like, spending hours mixing those songs and trying to get it to sound better because that song is all on the radio. That song got E40 on it and Pilo, and it's all playing in the Warriors Stadium and the 49ers Stadium, all out of my bedroom, though. Like, nobody else touched it to make it sound that presentable. So I definitely felt like this is my baby and I don't want anybody touching my stuff and none of that. So, you know, they came in and they was like, you know, proposing to do what I couldn't. So, you know, I understand.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
but it's bittersweet for me. I'm like, damn, bro.
I feel you, bro. It's like
it's like let my shit go.
I feel it, bro. Because I mean, like, because it's huge. Bro. It's huge now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And 2 years later, people still still Big Steppin, bro.
Right. Nah, real
It's
shit.
I would say Big Steppin is pretty much like a Bay Area like staple. It's a Bay Area dance now.
Yeah.
Like it's locked in.
Yeah, it's locked in.
It's gonna be 10 years from now. People still gonna be Big Steppin. You remember
Right.
Big Steppin?
Right.
They throw it on in the bar. People still gonna be Big Steppin to it. You know.
And I'm grateful for that too. You know.
So, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I remember I made a Big Steppin video.
Oh, you
I
did?
don't know if you saw it.
No, you got to show it to me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
There was a
said-
lot of shit going on at one time.
Yeah, man.
I got to see that though.
I made it hell long. It was actually at the park here. I went up to people.
Oh, you
and I
was just
like,
doing it and they didn't
Big
know?
Steppin', and they were just like, you know, some people were
Yeah.
dancing with me. Some
Oh,
people
that's
were like,
hard.
what the fuck is he doing? You know?
Yeah, nah, for real. But it's a beautiful thing, though. I mean, I just like the fact that it's unique too. It's not like something that's like I made some like the bass that everybody's hearing. I made it from scratch. It's not a preset. I made the crazy synth sound. I made it from scratch. It's not a preset. Like you ain't be able to like make that beat authentically from just searching for sounds. Like I made it from scratch. Like everything. Like you know what I'm saying? Like people don't make sounds. Like the more I get in the rooms with people, they're not making sounds and stuff from scratch. So, man, I'm just really I'm thankful and appreciative that something so authentic got messed with on a big level.
Yeah, right.
I feel like oftentimes like people like things that's already working or that they're familiar with. That sound is not like something that people were familiar with. And I did it intentionally because when it comes on, it's not gonna sound like the previous song that you was playing. It's not gonna sound like the next song. It's gonna sound like, damn, that's that song. So I feel good about it for sure.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, I definitely feel good. I just want more though. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing though.
I think
want
as
more.
artists, we always want more. You know,
I want to do that.
you know?
What?
Yeah. And like you said, you want to make multiple of them. Your
Yeah.
focus is making multiple of them.
That's my goal.
And you're gonna get there, bro.
I'm trying.
You on a good
Literally.
you're on a good path, man. I see you
Yeah.
having fun, like in the stew, bro. How's the relationship with the boy and everything like that, bro?
Man, it's cool. Like I like the fact that he's like an artist for real. Like he taps in and he really does what he's supposed to do. I really admire that about him and Daboii is that like they care about what they do so much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like they don't sit up there and they don't ask you a bunch of like what you think about it or whatever. They like really sure of themselves. I mean, of course they'll ask or whatever, but they just themselves. I like that aspect of it. Like Daboii is himself, and that shit is. I like it.
I definitely see him. I don't know if you see this, but I've seen him trying to kind of evolve into like one of the greats of the Bay Area. You know, because we have like, you know, we have our greats. When it comes to all these musicians and stuff, you know, we got E40. We got
the
Pilo.
Too Shorts.
Pilo's one of the greats. Too Shorts, one of the greats.
Iamsu.
You know, I feel like Daboii is definitely he put his spot. He's like he's one of the greats.
I like the rap aspect of Daboii a lot. I do.
Yeah.
I'm always egging him to write more because he freestyle, like, he, you know, punch in freestyle now. I like his when he pinning some shit down. So like I like that rap aspect. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got the melodic stuff every now and again, but I like that hardcore rap shit though. That's why I really fuck with him heavy. Because he'll say, you know, some crazy left field shit, but then his vocal control is crazy, man. I don't know. He just knows how. I'm trying to make that quintessential rap album with him too, where it's like skits on there and it's like you can smell Vallejo. I want to make that album with him. He knows I want to make it with him. We just got to really sit down and do that. But I want to make that a Daboii album. Yeah. His mama talking and where you been? What you mean where I been? I've been outside, blah, blah, blah. Who you talking to? Get out of my house. Like, why did you turn into this person that you are today? What did you experience? What did you feel? All of this. You know, all that. I want to do that. I want to do that with him. But we gonna get it to it.
Get to it.
Hopefully we're gonna get to
bro.
it for sure.
Yeah, bro.
But
being a producer, you know, being a rapper could be a dangerous job, bro. They say
Yeah.
being a rapper is probably one of the most dangerous jobs nowadays.
Right.
One of the most dangerous career paths, man.
Right.
Being a producer, do you ever feel like it's the same on your side, and
Yeah.
who you work with, and you got to be careful on where you wiggle and types
Definitely
of things like
to a
that,
degree.
bro? Yeah.
Definitely to a degree, because like even Stunner talking on the song about Cool John got shot, I got a gun now. Like I was telling him like 2 weeks before he even said that line to get a gun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just to protect yourself, like a legal gun, not
Yeah.
just a ghost gun or some legal shit.
Yeah.
Go get you a real gun and protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me at the time, like, man, I don't know if I need a gun. Everybody love me and care about me and shit like that. But I'm like, bro, I think it's set on his brain a little bit, and he wouldn't got himself a gun to protect himself. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody should have that and protect themselves and make sure that they cool and make sure their household is taken care of, because people was crazy. I feel like people have things. They have whether it's love, whether it's tangible assets of like money or jewelry or a nice car or whatever, people have these things. People want to strip it away from you. They jealous, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I come from the hood. I come from the projects. All I know is like fucking like violence and all of that perspective on shit. And it's like, I don't got no time to be playing with nobody. I definitely think this shit is like dangerous. But I also feel like Big Sean's not worried about a lot of shit that everybody else is worried about, because he's not really like making street music and stuff like that. But I definitely don't think that people aren't. He has to watch who follows him. He has to have security because he has things. He has things that people want. Success, attention, whatever it is. So I feel like it's dangerous for sure, but I also feel like it's how you live too. Like you don't have to live in the streets. A lot of rappers try to adjacent themselves to the streets, and you don't have to. I feel like you can mind your business, and like Chance the Rapper is probably not worried about the same things that a street artist is worried about.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke, but like he rapped about the things he rapped about on those songs a lot, and it's like I get the edge that we get when you hear those songs. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember Nipsey Hussle. He said on the song, he said the sound of gunshots charged me up. Like we come from like a violent like environment. I feel like we got to be mindful of that, and we do got to move a certain way. For whatever reason, I definitely think safety is a part of it. Because I feel like The Rock Johnson has to worry about safety too. He's an actor.
Yeah.
You know?
What about the politics? You ever like?
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Because I'm not gonna say no names, but I know people. You be politicking and shit like that.
Yeah, I hate that.
Do you ever get any like DMs or any type shit or?
Nah,
you know what I mean?
I don't. But I think about it like often. I think about it a lot. I'm not gonna lie about like what my perception is dealing with certain artists that I love and care about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna love and care about them because I know them. I don't know about their ops or their enemies and stuff like that. I do worry about it though, because it's real. The politics shit is real out here.
Yeah, especially in the Bay Area.
And it's like, man, I feel like up Northern California, like I feel like that shit does impede on our star power. It impedes on how far we could go, because like we don't know how to sit the shit down. I feel like the Bay Area is very dense. I feel like LA is huge. I feel like New York is huge, but San Francisco is so dense. Like I could get to Oakland in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
On the bridge if it's no traffic shit. It's like we could drive to wherever. It's just so dense of beef. It's just killing us. I feel like it's got us in a chokehold to a degree. Like San Francisco, people beef too much. We gotta let the shit die out. But I know people be dying over this shit. I know it's hard to tell somebody to turn the other cheek over your friend. He got killed by somebody else. It's like I can't sit up here and just kumbaya the situation when I know their life ain't like that. But I just try to push who I can push out of this stuff as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because it has to be something more than this. I know this is where we come from. I know like life is dark where we come from, but we gotta make something lighter than this. It has to be a yin to the yang.
Yeah.
It can't be darkness forever. So we gotta get up out of this. But I hate the politics stuff. I do, because I record a lot of people that talk about having ops and they don't even have ops. I know the way that some of these artists live. Like they don't even live like that, but they think that they have to rap like that because that's what the climate of out here is. It's like, I gotta rap about ops. I gotta rap about sliding and upping the score and doing all this. It's like, you ain't even...
You ain't even living
Do
like
you
that.
love your mother?
Yeah.
You could rap about that. Tupac did.
Yeah.
Rap about moms. Rap about the people that you love. Rap about your children. There's so many things you could rap about. You don't gotta rap about politics, bro.
Yeah.
You could rap about dancing. You know, Big Steppin, whatever it is. Like, however we cut it, you could do so much more.
Yeah.
But that's my job as a producer that I try to push forward. Is to produce and.
How many rappers you think out there actually live how they rapping?
I feel like it's probably a few influential ones, and then everybody else kind of follows suit. You know, I feel like it's a good handful. I feel like, you know, but compared to everybody else that's doing it, probably not everybody is not living like that. Because it's like the people that's in the streets that really don't rap at all, that don't do any entertainment stuff at all. That's probably really like
they do street shit,
doing street shit all day. And it's like so many different aspects to the streets. Like you don't have to like hurt people on the streets. Like you could hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a street dude, but I'm from the streets. I'm from the projects. Like I'm not trying to prove anything, no.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people might come from that and try to prove it.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to prove anything. Like you know, I mean, I just know what that environment is like. You might try to not to come off like a sucker to the people you grew up with and stuff like that, but it really doesn't matter if they think you're a sucker. You know, what really matters is if you're gonna get your mom up out of this shit or not.
Real talk, yeah.
Because everybody can't do that part. Yeah. That part is not the easy. The going to jail shit. They will arrest you. You be in jail. You get out. Ankle monitor. Parole, probation, that shit's easy. Getting your mom into $1 million home outside of where y'all grew up, that's the hard task. So I encourage all the youth, try to get moms up out of the hood. That is your true testament to being a G, like for real. Not beefing.
No beef.
For sure.
Yeah.
Don't beef. It's like, forget the beef. Make some hit songs. That's the hard part.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna cap.
Who would you say your favorite West Coast rapper is?
I mean, if Tupac counts, because people keep arguing that he's from Baltimore and he's from not the West Coast, it's Tupac.
Even though Pac was born in Baltimore, Pac is a West Coast rapper.
It's Pac.
It's Pac, bro.
To me,
bro, he created West Coast.
It's Pac,
bro.
man.
Like,
and we talking about producers, Dr. Dre. That's why I do everything that I do. That's why I produce and record music and mix it and do all that stuff because Dr. Dre did it. I'm trying to do that the way that he was trying to do it. I'm trying to work with Dre. I'm trying to meet Dre. If you hear this, Dre, hit me because I'm trying to do it all. I'm not playing no games. Yeah. But Tupac is, quintessential. I was just talking to somebody about Tupac. Tupac damn near, aside from my pops raising me, Tupac damn near raised me and gave me a moral compass. He told me to respect my mom even though she's not probably the best that she could be at this moment because of drugs or whatever it is. Like, he still thought his mom was a queen. 2, he taught me how to respect women outside of what my dad told me. If I'm listening to music, he's saying, keep your head up. He's talking about the female perspective of, like, if a man can't make one, he can't tell a woman when and where to create one. He's telling me how to respect women. Tupac raised me. He gave me a moral compass, so it's got to be Pac. You know what I'm saying? It's Pac for sure. West Coast artist of all time, to me.
Yeah. I was like, Tupac's definitely my favorite West Coast artist.
Bro. Oh, you too?
Yeah. It's definitely Pac, bro.
You still listen to him to this day?
Yeah.
You know?
Weekends, I saved the weekends for Pac. It's funny. Now that I'm older.
Yeah.
I just like Saturdays or Sundays. It's like it's Pac in the morning.
What's your favorite Pac album? Do you listen to the albums?
The album, I usually just listen to the singles now. Bro.
The songs
just
go through?
The songs on Spotify and I just go through it, man.
Yeah, I love listening to the album. Man. I think all eyes on me crazy.
If I'm in the mood, I'll throw like on the album, you know.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I'll be like, I just like skip through my favorite ones. And
right.
Shit, you know?
Through all the hits that he has.
All the hits that he has and shit.
You got the album cuts and stuff like.
Yeah.
I mean, he's solid. I don't know. I like how he stood up for stuff. Like, he stood up for his people. He was talking against what wasn't right. He was talking about being like greedy and not being greedy. He was talking about, I don't know if you saw that MTV interview. He was talking about having a mansion with 20 rooms and stuff. He was like, he said, I get that you rich, but could you just keep it to one room, or could you keep it to like, your family size room, like 5 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms and stuff. You don't need 30 rooms in the house. There's people out here starving, they ain't got nowhere to stay. Like that type of stuff. Like I get the whole communist argument and all of that, but it's just like human decency. It's like you can't sleep in 15 bedrooms. I love that about how you was talking.
Yeah, bro.
I like that.
I feel that, bro. And you being from San Francisco.
Yeah.
San Francisco having a ginormous housing problem, bro.
Bro, it's
and
crazy.
Thousands of people living on the streets. And
yeah, bro.
How do you feel about all that shit, man?
I very much dislike it bad. I dislike it, and I have 2 perspectives on this. I grew up, I wasn't worried about housing at all. Then boom, gentrification enters my psyche because everybody's talking about it. But then I had also woke up one day and I had my own thought one day, like, how can we blame gentrification when we're selling the property, right, to the people? I feel like if we're going to be natives, we should sell that to the other natives in our own kind of like controlled state. I know these people come and dropping 30, 40 million or something crazy on you to build a thing, but like if the people out there that do own property, it's like if you consciously could try to sell it to another native, then that'll kind of alleviate some of the gentrification maybe, instead of selling it to people that's from out of here. Like they don't care, they gonna get rid of everybody that's in there. But it's capitalism, and I feel like the whole country is based on capitalism. It's kind of hard to tell people to not try to like raise the money, get the money. It was more money. It's like that's what everything is about. Yeah, but I don't like it. I'm from San Francisco. It seemed like everybody got pushed out. It seemed like the culture went right along with it. Seemed like everybody here getting money and shit like that. But these motherfuckers is not from here. Traffic is crazy. They done fucked the streets up. They got bus lanes and shit, bike lanes and all this. I can't even turn on certain streets that I used to turn on. Like my muscle memory is telling me to turn left on this street, but I can't anymore. Like, bro, what's going on? Like, I'm from here, and I feel like the people that's not from here don't really care about the streets being fucked up and it feeling congested. Like, I feel like we could like slide through the city and just get to what we used to get to years ago, but now it's like traffic, man. It's like, bro, why is it traffic on the street? Like, Valencia Street is fucked up.
Traffic, bro. I don't even drive Valencia no more, bro.
I
don't even drive Valencia.
You remember the 26, the bus? They canceled the 26, and there's traffic on Valencia Street, bro. I get the bars. I get y'all want to drink beer, but like,
I take Guerrero before I go Valencia,
bro. I'm gonna have to figure out something. But it's just like, you can't drive down Market Street no more, bro.
You can't even drive down Market Street no more, bro. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I say fuck it. Like the other day, I drove down Market Street because I wanted that feeling. I turned on Market Street. I said, fuck this. I need to just drive down Market Street.
Honestly,
I don't care if I get a ticket.
Police ain't gonna do shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I said I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm sliding down Market, bro.
I did that one time when they made that new fucking law or rule or whatever, bro. I did that like one time,
bro. Like, that's life. That's our life that we don't like. You just cut out our experience of being from here.
I know, bro.
This is Market Street, fam.
I know, bro.
Damn.
Market Street's lit, bro. I love making content on Market Street, bro.
Bruh, I be hoping now I can see you down there. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Yeah, but thank you. But yeah, man, I don't know. I hate the idea of gentrification, but I understand capitalism. What is your idea? Like, what do you think about it? Because can we tell people to stop making money?
You can't tell people to stop making money, bro. Like, I hate it too, man. Like, I can't even afford, because it's not just San Francisco now, bro. Gentrification is expanded to California. I can't even afford to buy a house in California, bro, with interest rates and all that type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm so focused on like making it big.
Right, so you
Because
could
it's
exist.
that's the only way you can make it in California.
Yeah,
I don't want to
man.
be a renter for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy a property out of state.
Yeah, man,
You know
because
what I
I'm a
mean?
California dude. I
You know
ain't
what I
gonna
mean?
cap.
Like, fucking turning Las Vegas into the new Bay Area. You know what I mean?
You know, I got an opinion too, man. They here because it's tech, like the tech.
Yeah.
You don't need to be here to make an app.
You don't.
You need an internet connection.
Yeah.
Why not go somewhere with a whole shit ton of land and drag an Ethernet cable out there and give that space internet? You don't need to be here for internet. Nothing here is making you make an app better.
Well, that's why I'm thinking, like, why hasn't Elon Musk moved the company to Texas or some other state? You know what I mean?
Just bring the internet there and
could
just
just
be techies
Yeah.
there.
Like when the pandemic happened, I was like,
Oh, yeah, this
I
might
was like,
be
yeah, this might be it.
This might be it. These
We could buy
motherfuckers
it.
gonna get. They leaving.
gone. They gonna be gone.
Bruh.
We could buy a house.
This might
you know
be
what I
it.
mean? I was like, this is gonna be it, man. And then like
The
soon
fucking
as,
housing
2 years
bubble.
later, that shit just shot back up.
Bruh.
Like, you kidding me, bro? They just
Bruh.
raised my rent last month.
They could just do that.
Every year.
Well, I mean, if you own it, you could just raise it, right? Like, you could just do it.
Yeah,
you
well,
own it.
we got new landlords, so
And the new landlords could do whatever they want.
yeah,
Every year, every 12 months, they could just boost it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, and it's like, I get it. Like, you trying to get your money and other people should just, I guess, work harder to get money and shit like that. But it's like, bro, I doubt the person that's the landlord that's working is from here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
but
it's just like not even like that, bro. Imagine being like a woman that's almost gonna retire, or a retired woman, and you've been living here for 15, 20 years, and then like,
bro,
you know, where the fuck are they gonna go?
bro,
You know what I mean? Where are they gonna go?
It's like they don't care, bro. And I feel like that's money. Money is cool, but I feel like money is not everything, bro.
It's the root of all evil.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I read in the Bible, it was like this, right? I'm not super religious, but my dad, raised me reading the Bible and stuff like this. But he said, he read to me, he said, people got the kind of saying wrong. He said, it says in the Bible that money, the love of money is the root of all evil. And he said that it also says in the Bible that money is the key to all things. Mm-hmm. So I feel like we shouldn't love money, but I feel like it's a tool.
Yeah.
Like if you love money, it's a problem. Like it's something wrong with you.
There's something wrong with you.
Like because money shouldn't supersede like real love. Because I have a theory in my own heart, like a philosophy, is that you can have $100 million. You have all the money in the world. If you don't love anyone or love other people, you'll never dip into that 100 million to take care of anybody if you don't love them. The money's not going to inspire you to have love. Now, I feel like love will, if you don't have 100 million and somebody you love needs money or you need to provide something from somebody you love, that love is going to make you go get the money you need to take care of your loved one. But I don't think money is going to teach you to share. It's not going to teach you those values.
Yeah.
So I don't think money is number one.
Yeah.
I definitely want it. I definitely, like, if I do something, I want you to pay me what you owe me. And I think that if anybody does anything to earn their keep, they should get their keep. People shouldn't be selfish about money. Everybody needs it, but the shit ain't about money. I don't like to do things for money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not it. And I feel like we talking about livelihood, man. We talking about people living in homes.
Yeah.
And, like, I get it. It's like, fuck, like, we charging people for water. Yeah. We charging people. Like, I saw a tweet. They was saying that, like, how do we get finessed into paying for water in, like, living? Like, when it was free. Like, how the fuck did that happen?
I mean, that's why I respect the Amish so much, bro.
What they on?
They on just living, bro. They don't work for money.
They
only work for, like, God, bro. Like,
do they cultivate their own stuff for their community?
They do a little bit of money because they need. There's some resources that,
right.
You know, because they even gentrified like Amishness. But,
right.
you know what I mean? Like, They work for a little bit of money, but like they only work as much as they need to live. You know.
They ain't doing the access thing.
Yeah.
Trying to access spending and
Yeah.
have access this and that. Like.
And like where like me, I use money as a tool.
It is, yeah.
And
genuinely.
I had to like really grow up to really learn that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like I was like work, and then never spend.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what the fuck am I like holding all this shit for? Like I can use it as a tool to make more money or make more money, do more things that I want to do. And I never went on the vacations I wanted to do because I didn't want to spend the money. I just want to hold the money. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing that now? And now I do what I want to do. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's good to save money. I mean, you know.
It's good to save money, but it's also good to
live life.
Live life, man. Because
I'm learning that now.
Yeah, man, because it's just like
I'm learning that now.
Watching so many people die around me and shit.
And they didn't get to live.
And I'm just like, yeah, man, I'm just like, I don't want to go out like that, you know what I mean?
I'm learning that about myself, like trying to live more, try to do stuff. Like I used to hold myself to just like maintaining and just doing what I need to do to keep doing what I want to do and stuff like that, or not even what I want to do. Just like, okay, this is the best thing. This is the modest thing to do. Let me do the modest thing, you know. Let me not do anything. But it's like I gotta live though. I mean, people keep telling me like you need to go travel, you need to go see things, you need to do things nice for yourself. Like, you know, like don't work so hard and not treat yourself to things and stuff.
Yeah.
Don't, you know. I'm trying to get to a balance of that.
Yeah, man.
I think it's important.
I think for me, it's just like I see my mom do that her whole life.
Yeah.
And you know, I respect it and I love her for it because like she raised me and my sister and she gave us the best life that she could.
Yeah.
And she still does.
Yeah.
But like
thing.
You know, she worked a 9 to 5 and she worked her ass off and she did like all my mom did was fucking work, bro.
Right.
And like even though I love her, like I'm not gonna live that same life.
Right. You want to do something different.
Yeah.
I co-sign that.
Yeah, bro.
You know.
And bro, like you with the music, bro. You know, you're gonna be doing a lot, man.
Bro, I'm trying to do a lot, man. I don't know what's in store for me, but I hope it's everything that everybody sees in me, because I hear people tell me a lot of they rooting for me. They see a lot of stuff that I could do in the future. I really want that to happen. I don't want to let myself down or anybody that believes in me. I want to see it too. Like I want to do big stuff.
Hell yeah, bro.
I want to keep trying and rising it.
Keep that shit pushing, bro.
Yeah.
Any other questions you want to ask me, bro? Anything you want to ask me? I'll be asking all the questions.
What's your ultimate goal for like everything that you're doing? Like, are you aspiring to try to be a part of something that exists already, far as like a TV show or talk show or Jimmy Fallon type stuff? Are you trying to? I know you're doing the merch and stuff. Like, what is your thing that you?
Shit, man. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to touch people. Like, not that kind of way. Hey, yo. But.
Hey, yo.
I'm just trying to touch people, man. Touch the world, man. Have conversations.
Right.
Do dope shit.
Right.
And fucking be a pioneer, man.
Nah,
like,
real shit.
You know, like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be big-headed about it, but like I'm the first person in the Bay Area to like do this type of shit. You know what I mean? So like
you gotta talk your shit though.
Like I just want to be a pioneer. I want to be a pioneer, create something that no one's ever created before, have fun, touch people's lives,
right?
Make a little bit of money on the way, support my family, and have a family, man. Ever since I had a kid, like that's what my number one goal is, just to be a father, bro.
Right.
And just be the best father I can be, and then show my son that you could do what you want to do in this life. You know what I mean?
Right.
You could do whatever you want, and you could create something, and people will gravitate to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And make merch so I could support. I love designing clothes now. Like it's crazy, bro. Like I'm designing clothes, and I gotta get you one of these, bro. Our next drop, man.
Man, for sure.
And, fucking just do
Almost
that, man.
Famous.
Almost famous.
Go
bro.
Get that.
Go get that, bro. Almostfamous.com.
Go get it.
Tap
for real.
in, man. But what you gotta do is you gotta follow me on Instagram and hit that bell notification, because they sell out in 24 hours, guys. And they're only limited drops. We only do limited drops.
In other words, I mean, he being like, modest about it, but in other words, he lit, and you need to tap in and hit the bell notification, because if you don't, you're going to miss out.
You're going to miss out. You know how many people I get in my fucking DMs like the next day? We're sold out for weeks and weeks and weeks. Hey, you got the hoodie still? You got the hoodie still? You got the hoodie still? Bro, you got to get on the drop.
Very limited.
Very
you got to
limited,
tap in. Bamus. Almost Bamus, bro.
Almost Bamus, baby.
Yeah, food doesn't slap.
Food doesn't slap, bro.
Sorry.
Okay, that's what we're going to end on. The food don't slap, man.
Sorry.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel betrayed. It makes me feel violated that they would think that food slaps. It makes me feel, feel stolen from. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all can't just take our slang and just repurpose it into something that is not. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? How would you feel if somebody just told you the color red isn't red anymore? You know, so it's just like, oh yeah, it's magenta. It's not magenta. Food does not slap. It will never slap. And that's just facts. Facts are facts.
Facts are facts.
You know, facts are facts.
Facts are facts, man.
Food doesn't slap, bro.
Food don't slap.
Sorry.
Food don't slap. You say food slap around us, we'll probably slap you.
Yeah, I mean, you liable to catch one from me.
To catch one.
You know what I'm saying? He got shirts and everything. He not playing. He might slap you up.
You ever fucking say food slaps in my comments, I will block you. I do that shit for fun. I do it for fun. I don't care if you follow me. I will do it for fun. Do not fuck around in my live. If you fuck around in my live and you say food slap,
listen, man.
There's potentially you could get blocked, even if you're fucking with me.
A slap is a very intricate and great piece of music. That's what a slap is. A slap is a piece of music that's gonna get everybody in the party moving, and it's gonna give you a good time. Mm-hmm. Food is smacking. You have to smack on the food.
It's literally in the definition, smack. It means
smack. You gotta taste the food. You can say that. Y'all could easily, whoever else in the country, y'all trying to implement slang into your boring city and town, just switch up the slap with the smack, and you in the game. Mm-hmm. We just teaching you how to do this. It's cool, you know what I'm saying?
It's cool.
I mean, you almost Bamus, but you're not there yet until you switch it out. You almost Bamus until you get your almost Bamus hoodie and you switch out the slap with the smack.
Stop playing with it.
We just putting you on game.
Put you on game. Spin that ism.
Yeah, we just putting you on game. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do.
For sure, quick. Thank you, brother, man.
Hell yeah. Thank you for having me on the pod.
Definitely, man. Where can they find you at, bro?
Everything is Quakebeatz. IG is Quakebeatz. The music is Quakebeatz. I got an album coming out with Buddy Bands entitled Spinners Only, May 2nd. We got the music video dropping soon. I got a ton of music with Kamaiya in the works. Got some more stuff with Daboii in the works. Like, we going up.
Going crazy, man. Tap in,
Slaps.
Quakebeatz. Slaps only.
Yeah, shout out Pilo.
Shout out Pilo.
You know what I'm saying? We got slaps too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
For sure, bro.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, man.